Watching sightsoundsflavors.com, exploringkentucky.com. We're here in Munfordville, Kentucky, county seat of Hart County. Hart County was founded in 1819. It was formed from parts of Hardin and Barron County. And we're going to show you the county courthouse. And we're going to walk around the community a little bit. I love the courthouse. Very, very well kept grounds. Got a nice bench here, a couple of benches. This bench over here in memory of Bobby Donald Amos. Got a nice fountain that would probably be up in the summer months. More benches. And like I said, very, very well kept grounds. And we're going to walk around downtown Munfordville as well. The Buckner Fountain, commissioned in 1895. Wow, it's pretty old. Got a nice monument over here. And very nice courthouse here in Hart County. I'm gonna walk along the side. I can see the Judicial Center. That's very nice. Grounds are very well kept up. Got the Baird Law Office beside the Hart County Attorney. It wouldn't be Kentucky without a loud pickup truck. And there's the Hart County Judicial Center. It was a nice truck, by the way, just really loud. Not the loudest, but pretty loud. Got Bluegrass Professional Counseling here. Got the Dollar General truck. A lot of trucks coming through Munfordville. And I think we're going to spend probably a good, maybe half hour here actually. There's City Hall. And the reason why I say we're probably going to spend a good half hour here is there's a lot of area to cover, and it's a very, look at that building there. It's a very beautiful city. It's very well taken care of. Here's Child Protective Services. Got the Sheriff's Department. Nice truck there. And in some cities and some counties, the sheriffs are the main policing branch. In Jefferson County, where I live, Louisville to be more specific, the Jefferson County sheriffs are mainly used by the courts. And I have a lot of interaction with them because I'm an attorney. And they don't do a lot of, actually I've never known them to ever stop cars for speeding or improper turns or anything like that. That's not what they do, but I suppose they could if they had to. I think you'd have to be driving pretty badly in Jefferson County. This guy did here is pretty bad. I've never seen this before. They got their own like mailbox. That's pretty cool. Thelma Stovall Park. Got their Sunoco gas station there, and interesting sign for the Old Munford Inn. Couple signs actually. The Old Munford Inn. 1 block west stands a log inn built on a pioneer trail in 1810 by Thomas Munford, brother of founder of Munfordville. Among the many distinguished guests was General Andrew Jackson, wow, in 1829, en route to his inauguration as 7th President of the United States. The reason why I laughed is because Andrew Jackson was known as Old Hickory, and really liked to hit the bottle, as many did back in the day. The only difference is that when he became president, some of his antics were a little out there. One in particular involving United States Vice President John C. Calhoun, who made the mistake of not attending one of President Jackson's parties, and the president summoned the vice president at gunpoint, him and his wife at gunpoint to the party. So they did attend at gunpoint. Thelma Hawkins Stovall, born in Munfordville, Kentucky. Thelma began working at Brown and Williamson Tobacco Company at 15 to help her family during the Depression. There she met L.R. Stovall. They married in 1936. Thelma studied at UK, University of Kentucky, EKU, Eastern Kentucky University, and LaSalle Extension University. Her first elected position was as recording secretary for a union. That's pretty cool. Over here you got Hometown Dry Cleaners. I'm just like digging their little building there. And there's a lot of Civil War battlefields in Munfordville. In fact, there is a sign there that says that there's one just up the street, about a mile, 1.2 miles. And that may be something to cover on a future video. A lot of folks tell me, well, aren't you going to run out of stuff to cover? I'm like, I don't think so. Kentucky's got 120 counties. And while we're not the biggest state in the union, we're definitely not the smallest. There's a lot of ground to cover. And as we walk here in downtown Munfordville, I will say that, you know, the mission of exploringkentucky.com is not to cover as much of Kentucky in as short amount of time as possible. Rather, it's to really take it in and enjoy it, and hopefully meet some nice people along the way. Like I said, eventually there's going to be exploringkentucky.com t-shirts and business cards and all sorts of knickknacks. I want to really get the word out, and my hope is that a lot of people, especially outside of Kentucky, see Kentucky, but also people within it to appreciate it. And there's the courthouse from a different angle. And what's this one? Go on, take a peek through this window and have a look. We don't mind. Nice, isn't it? See, that's what I'm talking about. I enjoy businesses and areas that are just really inviting. Here, Amish-owned businesses in Hart County, Kentucky. Kentucky Stonehenge, Munfordville, Kentucky, Hart County Historical Museum. So if you're looking for a trip, somewhere to go, and you're in Kentucky, why leave Kentucky? Come to Hart County, check out Munfordville. I mean, look at that. I love when people say be a tourist in your own city, and definitely be a tourist in your own state. Munfordville Welcome Center Gift Shop. Very cool. And I know that there's a lot of videos on YouTube. This is Sego Funeral Home, or Sego. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Give you a little zoom here down the street. People hate when I do that because they're like, my eyes, but I can't walk all the way down there, and we're already going to be here for a good half hour. And again, I don't know if the camera really does it justice, but that is going uphill pretty high, and there's a lot of hills here. You guys know, if you're from Kentucky, we're a very hilly state. But there's a lot to cover, a lot of beautiful things to look at. This is the Hart County Deposit Bank. I like these little plants they got here. They're very festive, although I would not mess with those little berries there. So I'm going to show you a front shot. A place to fall in love with Jesus. River Point. I like it. But I'm going to show you the front of the courthouse as well. World barbecue destinations from Munfordville and Miles. That's pretty cool. We'll zoom in there so you can check that out. You guys can always freeze frame, hit the pause button if there's something that you like and you want to see more of it. There's the Grinch. Nice Clydesdale there. Love the signage. My dad would be very happy. Green River CPA. My dad is a CPA. There's the courthouse. Very, very beautiful. Old Glory up top, and the flag of the Kentucky Commonwealth below it. And you can see from the sign where we're at also the proximity of different communities. So you got Elizabethtown, E-Town, got the detention center in Hodgenville. Hodgenville's a really beautiful city. So is E-Town. E-Town's a big city though. I mean, big city. Got a coffee shop here. Love the signage. The brew house. And the brew house is closed on Saturday and Sunday, which, you know, I guess kind of stinks, but makes sense. These look like they would be lofts, possibly. Nice little barrel here. Scotty's on the square. Love the doors. This pickup truck up here at 12 o'clock was blasting some music earlier, so if they're still doing that, we may have to go around. I don't want to have a YouTube strike. Got Gentleman's Barber Shop, and they're also closed on Saturday and Sunday. Got a nice truck there. Got a look here at downtown Munfordville. Another look at the courthouse. Another barber shop over there. Miller's Barber Shop. Got Kentucky Farm Bureau at the end here. Is that a church? Let's go down that way. I haven't seen any churches here in Munfordville, so maybe that's a church. I'd say that's probably a Christian church, just from the look of it. It reminds me of the Christian church in Eminence, which is Henry County. Oh, you got some Amish, it looks like. There's a lot of Amish in they got the Pink Daisy Market. Now they were getting a ride, so they weren't driving. There are Amish that will accept a ride. In fact, I don't think there's any issue with them accepting a ride. It's driving that's the issue. But again, there's a lot of different denominations. There's Amish, I believe there's Mennonite. So this is actually Presbyterian church. Beautiful church. I would not have guessed Presbyterian though, to be quite honest with you, just because of the look of it. I would have thought Christian. And again, Presbyterians are Christian, but when I say Christian, I'm talking about a different denomination than Presbyterian. All Smiles Therapy. Got Whitman's Tax Service. Piece of property here might go up for sale. Miller's Barber Shop, well, they're for rent, it looks like, so I'm not sure if they're open or if they're closed. I'm not sure there was a good barbecue in there. So and got a different look here of the courthouse. Again, the courthouse is usually the centerpiece of most county seats. And, very nice mural here. Civil War in Munfordville, Kentucky, 1861 to 65. But like I said, by 1859, 1860, the country was on the verge of war. But 61 is Fort Sumter, and that's what started it all. So could have gone either way in Munfordville, I'll tell you. We've already seen this pickup truck about 5 times, so probably a sheriff maybe, or something, I don't know. Maybe just a curious resident. Got a barber shop here, they're open. Smith's Hometown Barber Shop, so they're open. So there's 3 barber shops. One's for rent, one's closed, and one's open. So the getaway on Main. Another loud pickup truck. So that does it for Munfordville. I was hoping I could see the post office. I don't recall seeing the post office, but I don't know where the post office is at. Did we see City Hall? I don't think we saw City Hall either. Huh. Interesting.